The Colorado Avalanche entered the 2024-25 NHL season with high expectations, thanks to their dynamic stars and aggressive front office. But after another gut-wrenching playoff exit, this time at the hands of the Dallas Stars, Avalanche fans are nursing old wounds and searching for hope. Could the answer be one of hockey's most electrifying talents? The rumor whisperers are hard at work, and the latest proposal making waves suggests Colorado could swing for the fences by trading for Vancouver Canucks star center Elias Pettersson. If true, this deal could not only jolt the Avs' offense, but potentially tilt the Western Conference balance of power. Let's dive into every angle of this jaw-dropping possibility. Avalanche. Off-season frustrations. Expectations are sky-high in Denver. After raising the Stanley Cup in 2022, the Avs haven't made it past the second round of the playoffs for 3 straight years, despite major moves designed to keep the window open. This past season, even a headline-stealing deal trading Mikko Rantanen to Carolina and a huge package for center Brock Nelson from the Islanders couldn't spark a deep run. Colorado fell to Dallas in 7 hard-fought games. The core of Nathan MacKinnon and Cale Makar remains elite, but questions swirl around the supporting cast. General Manager Chris MacFarland and his staff now face a crucial offseason. Do they trust the existing pieces to get over the hump, or make a signature move to recapture Stanley Cup glory? The Pettersson rumor. Why Colorado wants a star center. One glaring need stands out from Colorado's playoff run: center depth. MacKinnon is a force, but the team has struggled to solidify the second-line pivot spot. Experimenting with names like Brock Nelson, Casey Mittelstadt, and Ryan Johansson hasn't produced lasting results. Most have already departed or seem likely to move on this summer. Johansson was already shipped off to Philadelphia, while Mittelstadt landed with Boston at the last trade deadline. Brock Nelson, a deadline acquisition, performed admirably. 6 goals and 13 points in 19 regular season games, plus 5 playoff points. But he's set to hit unrestricted free agency and will likely attract league-wide interest. Can Colorado afford to lose him, or are they ready for an up? That's where Bleacher Report's Adam Getz turned heads, floating the ultimate solution: trading for Elias Pettersson, the Canucks' $92.8 million man. What makes Pettersson so attractive? Elias Pettersson's resume is impressive, and his upside is tantalizing. Just 2 seasons ago, he torched the league with a 100-point campaign, dazzling with elite vision, quick hands, and dangerous At his best, he's the type of franchise centerpiece most teams dream of building around, capable of driving offense, excelling in transition, and putting up highlight reel numbers. But the last 2 seasons have told a different story. Pettersson's production has plateaued, raising questions about his consistency and work ethic. Can a change of scenery reignite his game? For Colorado, with playmakers like MacKinnon, Makar, and winger Arturi Lehkonen to work with, Pettersson could rediscover his top 6 magic and become a perennial all-star again. Why Vancouver might actually make the move on the surface. Trading a star less than 2 years removed from a breakout seems Yet insider noise suggests Vancouver's confidence in Pettersson has quietly eroded, despite their public affirmations. Coach Rick Tocchet, now replaced by Adam Foote, openly challenged Pettersson to overhaul his preparation, practice habits, and off-season. There's no secret. If you want to be a great player, you have to prepare, almost to that obsessive type of preparation. He's got to practice better. Tocchet's departure signals a culture shift in. If the Canucks' new leadership thinks Pettersson's best days are behind him, or he's simply not a fit for the next era, they could be open to a major shakeup, especially with a blockbuster offer from a contender like Colorado. What would a Pettersson deal? The Avalanche aren't new to high-risk, high-reward trades. Their front office has shown a willingness to move premium pieces, like dealing Rantanen for a new look in their top 6, and a potential deal for Pettersson would command another eye-popping package. So, what could Colorado offer? Potential frameworks include young roster players who have not quite met expectations but have upside: Alex Newhook, Bowen Byram; established veterans on reasonable deals, top prospects from the Avalanche pipeline, future high draft picks. Vancouver will want a mix of youth, cost certainty, and immediate contributors. If Colorado is serious about chasing another cup with MacKinnon and Makar in their prime, sacrificing the future for a dynamic upgrade at center may be a risk worth taking. The risks and rewards of aggressive team-building aggressive trades come with big payoffs, and sometimes even bigger. For Colorado, acquiring Pettersson would mean betting that his best version returns, and that he complements the team's superstars rather than disrupts chemistry or cap flexibility. But the Avalanche have thrived on bold thinking, And with the Western Conference as competitive as ever, they know standing still is not. A fit Pettersson, in Avalanche colors, could transform Colorado into a juggernaut, especially with his high-end skill set slotting behind or even beside McKinnon. For Vancouver, the move would end an era, but also offer a quick path to retooling with multiple key assets. The road ahead, off-season decisions. With Adam Foote stepping in as Vancouver's new head coach, expect the Canucks to evaluate every scenario, especially if they believe Pettersson needs a true fresh start. Colorado, meanwhile, will be keeping a close watch on the Nelson free agency negotiations and eyeing every possible avenue to upgrade their. If these contenders do business, the outcome could shift the West's power structure overnight and set the template for future trades among NHL heavyweights. Your turn, fans. So, Avalanche faithful and NHL fans everywhere. Is Elias Pettersson worth the big swing? Would you package prospects and picks to land a game-changing center? Or is it smarter to chase depth and bank on chemistry? If you're a Canucks supporter, is it time to move on? Or should Vancouver stick with its enigmatic star in hopes of a bounce back? Drop your trade ideas, arguments, and predictions. And if you enjoyed this look at NHL's wildest, off-season possibilities, don't forget to leave a like. Your support brings these stories straight to your feed. Stay tuned, because with NHL contenders on the hunt and front offices unafraid to gamble, the next landscape-altering move might already be on the horizon.